Szewczaks. It's me, Maja Szewczak. Back in 2022, I did a bit of Melissa and the Seahorses, however that series never progressed to be finished. And I still can't find the motivation for it now. But I have found this abandoned project. And look, the abandoned project made new friends that we're also going to include. So this was going to be a Melissa and the Seahorses Maja Szewczak color episode that I used to do back in 2022 until in 2023 the Idea Sunday has started. However, the Melissa and the Seahorses Maja Szewczak color was never made. But that's fine. We're going to make one, but in an Idea Sunday. Okay, let's get started. Okay, I'm going to cut that off. Done. I had to be careful, otherwise I would cut unwanted parts of it. Now with this, I'm going to place it somewhere near to figure out what to do with this. Okay. I think we'll glue this together. I had some stick-on labels and I'm just reusing the leftover things from it because I'm trying to produce less waste here. So I'm using that as a base, but I will cut it off once it dries like this. I'm going to make a blender in this episode. So I'm also going to have to, for a blender, add more plastic to it. The new McDonald's plastic looks so nice, I've decided to wash it and use it in the dollhouse. So I bent it and I'm going to glue it on in order to create the blender for the kitchen. So going to use the McDonald's plastic in it. If you go to McDonald's and have some in your area where you live, then that's something you can use, but make sure to wash it after. You can keep it, but if you have the cola or Fanta at McDonald's, then you may want to keep the plastic from it. I normally order the fries and the Big Mac at McDonald's. What do you order if you have McDonald's and go there? You can feel free to leave it in the comments. But that's the plastic where I got it at McDonald's with the the paper cups, and then after the cup there's the plastic for it. Anyways, let's apply another friend of the abandoned project, a heart-shaped button for the blender. And we're going to let it dry and figure something out for these. While it was drying, I was thinking, should I make a removable lid or make it open and close lid that stays with it? So I've decided to think about it, and I'm going to add the wire to the button, and now we'll have to add a bit of fabric, like a small patch of fabric to glue it on, but first we need to stitch it onto the fabric. Fabric done. Now it's time to add another layer of fabric just to make sure that's better. Time to glue it on. Everything dried, including this part. That's how to keep it together and yet be able to close and open the blender. I think this will just look like some blender kitchen clutter in the dollhouse. However, the buttons, how are we going to make them not look like buttons? Well, for now this is yet to be figured out, because I still have this one. Okay, let's glue it on. And then there would be another drying session. Then I changed my mind and decided to move the button here. It will cover up the back of it that we're not going to see. I have glued on glitter and cut up rhinestones in order to hide that this is a button. Now it needs to dry. And Szewczak, that's the finished blender. Oh wow. Blender or kitchen clutter. That's what we can use it for. Please tell me what you think of the blender. And bye, Szewczak. See you in another video. Bye.